Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
And not just any Brewsday Tuesday time, Halloween Tuesday time.
I'd just like to, state for the record that it's not DreZ and Huck. It's King Neptune and Zorro.
It is King Neptune and Zorro. That's right. We are doing a special Halloween edition of Brewsday Tuesday, and we are in costume.
Before we get started,
We'll see how...
Neptune is going to summon some foamy goodness from the sea.
There you go. So it's King Neptune. You're not just,
Poseidon,
same sort of
yeah,
thing.
they're all kind of. They're probably like one's Greek and one's
And
Roman.
isn't there like a name for... Isn't there just
you
a generic...
expected that I did some research?
No.
I just said, my beard and hair looks kind of like Poseidon, and I'd like to get a trident. So that's what I did. But I will do some research now while we drink.
There you go. That sounds good. So it is Halloween, so we wanted to, of course, dress accordingly and drink accordingly, which is why I just poured me Captain Lawrence Brewing's Autumn Blaze Pumpkin Ale, malt beverage brewed with pumpkin and spice. It is 5%. It's got a nice little pumpkin logo with it kind of blazing there. Looks pretty dang good. And what about you over there, Huck?
All right, so I've got in the spirit the Stone Vengeful Spirit IPA, and it's a unfiltered India Pale Ale with juicy pineapple and mandarin orange. And the cool thing about this is, I don't know if you know anything about Stone, but they've always, all their stuff are gargoyles. So all their cans are decorated with gargoyles.
Very dark, very Halloween-esque.
Right, and so this is actually the original one that they liked. The original Stone Gargoyle. They've used a lot of different
that's
ones.
like the OG Gargoyle?
Yeah, this is the OG one. So this is, they put it on this can. I think this is a new beer. I've never heard of it. I just saw it. You know how I am. See a new beer? Drink it.
Amen to that. And of course, if it fits into the theme, that's even better. Icing on the cake. The I was going to say cream cheese icing on the pumpkin
cream
pie.
cheese icing is the best.
It is the best.
Really?
That's why I love carrot cake. That's my favorite.
I might have to say, I'll give an honorable mention though to like lard frosting. You ever back in the day they used to just take lard, throw sugar in it until it was really really sweet. And that's just your heart would slow down as you ate.
As you ate it. What did they put lard? Is it just on any cake or?
Yeah, you just got to make it. You make the dressing out because it's already kind of the right consistency. So you make the frosting out of it by flavoring it with vanilla and then sugar.
But I'm just saying, for me, cream cheese icing is synonymous with like carrot cake.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I mean, is there a certain
you can flavor the lard like lemon or whatever flavor the cake
make
is.
Lemon cake. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so you can do that.
So you could do pumpkin lard.
Pumpkin lard, that'd be good.
Pumpkin lard icing on the next Brewsday Tuesday.
No, it'll be a couple of weeks.
But
you have to make it.
So Huck, you so you decided to be Poseidon, which is pretty badass. That's a good costume, man. I like it.
Yeah, well,
how much of it is like? Is any of it home? It's all in one package.
No. You had everything separate these days.
You do have to get everything separate.
I love the Chinese, so we bought the. This is actually a toga, and with this blue thing on it. And
I could see that. Yeah.
Then these are like just wrist bracelets.
Little
I wanted something like a dragon, but I got a snake.
That's cool.
Go around my arm. And I'm going to I was looking on the internet before we started here, and I can make a crown. It needs to have like the same kind of points as this.
You're cutting a little close now. I mean, geez.
But I'm going out later, so when I go out later, I'll look even better.
Well, I was going to actually, I'm heading straight to Makadu's in Blacksburg after this, so I don't know what your plans are, man. But if you want to come on out, we'll have some. You can have some fun with Zorro.
I like to go out in a college town on Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say it like that. I'm not going to say anything else.
My Bearcast is 7 to 9, and then after that, who knows what's going to happen?
I suspect they might see us out somewhere, and I can probably conjure up some more beer.
Well, there you go. Well, I will say one thing I'm a little nervous about though is I've been Zorro in the past, but I upgraded it this year. Got a little bit better, all around with the gloves and the shirt, cape, and all that jazz. And I think the biggest thing was I upgraded the sword, and I actually have. You might remember my sword from last year.
Yeah, it was the gay blade.
It was actually
Zorro the gay blade, I think.
It was actually a like one of the cheap plastic ones that had already been broken. So it was essentially just a dagger. was pretty bad. But this bad boy,
That's a real sword.
I'm worried some places might not even let me in with this.
Well,
I don't know.
You know how they have the sign on some doors, no guns. You just look for that. If it doesn't say no swords, I'd say you're good.
Yeah. So show me the sign that says no swords.
So somebody posted last Halloween, I got thrown out of that bar again, and I didn't even have a sword this year. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Well,
you could be that person.
We digress. Let's get back to the beer, man. All right, so you handed me Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. Do you know anything about Captain Lawrence?
I don't know anything. I just saw that beer on the pumpkin shelf, and I said, I haven't had that.
Well, let me look on the side of the bottle and see at least where they're from. Emsford, New York.
All right.
Is where these guys are out of. Emsford, New York. I've never heard of Captain Lawrence before, but I will say that this beer isn't too bad. Hell, I might as well go ahead and maybe I'll start to try and talk about the beer. And
I've got some information on Poseidon and Neptune. It appears that nobody really knows. They think that the Romans adopted the Greek god Poseidon and changed his name to Neptune. But the descriptions are different in key aspects. In fact, despite the fact they look the same. So I'd say they're pretty much, it's just like a lot of gods. The Romans had a version and the Greeks had a version.
Exactly. There's Zeus, there's Jupiter, there's Poseidon, there's Neptune.
I can say
Pluto,
Neptune.
There's Hades.
Neptune easier than Poseidon, so I think I'll just be Neptune.
Neptune's cool.
It's easier to say.
I think so.
I don't know.
They started changing the planets, once I...
They did.
Anywho, I digress.
So what do you think of that beer?
I think this beer is pretty damn good, man.
Really?
Maybe I'm just in a good mood because this is my first beer of Halloween, but it is a pumpkin beer.
Yeah,
so
people diss those. What is with that?
Well, people hating on pumpkin beers?
They're hating on pumpkin beers.
Well, I think it's because there's pumpkin everything now.
I get that,
so
but
maybe
we're talking about beer.
Yeah, I've never hated on pumpkin beers.
Have you tell me you're going to hate the pumpkin pie?
No.
There's two things you can't hate. You can't hate the pumpkin beer, and you can't hate the pumpkin pie, especially if it's got homemade whipped cream on it.
Well, and here's the thing, man. This one isn't over spiced or over pumpkiny. It's more subtle, which I think is key in a pumpkin beer. Because sometimes there's pumpkin stuff, and they'll spice it, and they'll just beat you the head over with it, and it'll be hard to finish it. It'll be hard to finish even just one beer because it's just too much. This one, not so much, man. It's good. It's definitely there. The pumpkin's there. It's subtle enough, though, that this is a drinkable one. And at 5%, it could be a Halloween session without a doubt.
There you go.
So I'm going to say for the Autumn Blaze, Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, I think you did a pretty damn good job with your pumpkin ale. I'd say I think it's a solid 4.
There you go. I do get a little help. I'm going to throw a little plug in here. I do get a little help with the bear from the folks at the Vintage Cellar.
All right.
Because I'll go in there and they'll say, what's the story?
What's it going to be this week?
Can you see me? It's Halloween. But they're very helpful, and they always point me in the right direction. Yeah. I don't always agree with their picks, but that's okay.
They have a pretty good selection over there, too.
They do. Big selection.
All right,
I'm drinking this Vengeful Spirit, and it's not hurting me. I must be on its good side. Mm-hmm. This is delicious beer. I mean, Stone makes good beer anyway. I'm not a huge fan, I don't hate it, of the Stone IPA. It's not my favorite. I love the Enjoy Buys they make. I love the barley wines they make.
Stone makes a lot of damn good beer.
The barley wines, they're one of the best in business there, no doubt about it. But this beer supposedly has pineapple and mandarin oranges. I'm not really getting that. There's a little bit of tang at the end.
The color kind of leads to that. It's got a little bit of a yellow pineapple look.
I'll have to take my sunglasses off. Okay. Yeah, it does.
You didn't get any Poseidon sunglasses? Neptune sunglasses?
I got to keep some, people won't recognize me if I get too strange, You got I have certain things.
Fair
I always
enough.
wear sunglasses,
Fair enough.
even at night. So anyway, I'm going to give this beer a 4.25. This is a good beer, new beer. I love the coloration and the gargoyle on it, the purple and
it's very Halloween-esque.
It is. It's just really nice. And what is it? 7.3.
Oh, you got the big boy.
Making it a Huck session beer.
There you go. So 4.25.
4.25.
Out of 5. That's, of course, our Untapped scores. That's how we like to rate our beers, is the Untapped app. It's free. You can download it to your mobile device. And you can be our friends. DreZ Drinks is my handle. Huck's Beer Buzz is his. I think we should play a song, maybe a Halloween ditty.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Monster Man?
You want Monster Mash?
What's that one? Yeah. Never mind. I can't. Just do that. Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. All right. We'll do Monster Mash, and then we'll come back and we'll drink more beer. Halloween edition of Brewsday Tuesday. More after this. Stick around.